with this. So if you guys remember, over the summer, we let you know that Sam changed jobs. Changed jobs again. Would you like to explain?
When certain parties when it comes to a paint setting, since I got moved to the paint shop of this establishment, don't believe in doing things right, yet won't stop the line when things are wrong and won't listen to be able to correct where their problems are. It leaves no option but to wash your hands and walk away, or your name gets smudged with it.
So, thankfully, the elementary school was still hiring for paras, and so Sam actually is back working over at the school with me, which means no more 3:50 a.m. wake-ups.
No.
We were both happy about that. But one of the things that we did have to look at in the grand scheme of changing jobs and going back down to virtually one payday a month was, what are we going to do about vacation? Because we had $3,160.60 on paid to Disney. We still needed to pay more for our Christmas trip, and I'm like, Disney released these 40% off cruises up through the 19th. It's a guaranteed room. So I did a little bit of research. We did a little bit of chatting. We canceled our Florida trip, and we are going on a cruise. But we are literally taking the last week off before Christmas break. Both of us. And it's hard to find subs for one, let alone two. But our secretary was fine with it. Our supervisor is fine with it. It's the last week of school before Christmas vacation. It's keeping them from bouncing off of the walls. Like, it's containment at that point. And I was laughing with the teacher I work with in gen ed, and I go, I'll think of you fondly. And he goes, shut up. So we are now leaving on Sunday, December 14th to drive down to Galveston. We are staying at the Home 2 Suites for one night, and we will be getting on the Disney Magic on December 15th, the 15th through the 19th. It is a 4-night cruise. We are in a guaranteed stateroom, which we have never done before, and it is a ocean view room, which we have never done before. You guys know we've typically done interiors pretty high up on the ship, but the interior versus the guaranteed ocean view was like, what, $100 difference? Yeah. And we're like, you know what, we're gonna just do it and try something new on this trip. If we try it and we don't like it, we know that it's not something that we would book in the future. However, if we like it, we know it's something that's like, hey, now we've done an interior, now we've done a balcony, now we've done a ocean view.
I'm not trying concierge.
But I couldn't get my gift card to work. So, of course, I'm sitting here at work, watching the time click by as I need to get to class. But the gal did tell me that if they run out of ocean view rooms, they would give us a guaranteed veranda. So that it wouldn't go down, it would only go up. So I'm going, hey, book up those ocean view rooms. But we are happy with whichever room we get. So she said we could know anywhere from 2 weeks out to the week before we leave to, like, she said it's never less than like 4 days before you leave, which is nice. And it's like, you know, I thought that booking a guaranteed room, I would be very panicky, not knowing where my room was, but I'm actually pretty okay.
I mean, it's guaranteed. You're on the boat. You're on the boat.
I'm guaranteed to be on the boat, so it's wherever they end up putting us. So, but How do you feel now that you have changed back to working at the school?
The last 3 days were good. You know, well, yeah, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday.
Mm-hmm.
This Tuesday is literally I walked out.
Yeah.
Switched jobs literally that day. Went home, showered, and went to work.
Yeah. Yesterday, where did you sub at?
Preschool.
All these teeny tiny kids that don't even come to his knee pap. And he's, what did they use you as? Told me they just hung on you like you were a jungle gym. So.
Yeah, I got all kinds of hugs.
So, getting used to the jungle gym didn't bother you too much, huh?
Yeah.
So,
I'll get drug around Monday or Tuesday morning. What are we talking about?
So, Sam officially starts Tuesday, but we...
Oh, I start Monday. It's officially Monday.
Okay, is it officially Monday?
It's officially Monday.
Monday, but there's no school on Monday. But we were supposed to have what was called a trauma-informed training. We do it every year. It's a 3-hour Zoom that, that we have to do, and they couldn't get it done before the school year because there was other trainings they had to do, and literally it was training. Here's the first day of school. So it was kind of one of those where they are sneaking it in on a PD day anyway. Typically we wouldn't have to go in, but I'm not going to argue with being paid for 3 hours that we wouldn't have been paid
right.
for it, but if we didn't have to go in. So there's a lot of people that they like made doctor's appointments and stuff for that day, and they have to do the Infinitech modules and do quizzes at the end of each module section. And I'm going, honestly, unless the doctor's appointment was like super important, I would be changing that doctor's appointment because I've done the Infinitech models for trauma informed training, and they are horrible. So, but anyway, we know that this has been one of those situations where you really never know what's happening next, and we probably wouldn't have changed vacation other than the fact that it just makes more sense financially. We will spend half of the money in gas.
Not even that. It's roughly like $100 round trip as opposed to $6.
So, I think typically we estimate like 50 over just in case.
Yeah.
But we were like, we have like what, $1,200 left on gift cards, something like that. We know that because we are filming this on Friday the 26th. Our date for being able to start booking things like Palo, Remy, whichever one our ship has, excursions, Royal Gathering for Princess Meet and Greet, all that kind of stuff, next Wednesday on October 1st. So, the only thing that I know of right now that we're going to 100% book is we're going to get the photo package. And it's pretty much like Memory Maker. It includes all the photos that we could ever want on the ship. And it's $205 ahead of time. And then if we can get brunch at whichever of the specialty restaurants, we can.
That's about it.
That's it. That's really the only things that we're going to book ahead of time. And then we're just going to have whatever is left
For like souvenirs and alcohol.
Because there's no drink packages on the Disney ships. They have a drink of the day that you can get, that we'll probably do that a couple of different times. But it financially, it just in the sense of things, it just made more sense. And being able to just say, wow, it's paid off with money to spend was actually a pretty nice feeling. So. We are sorry if you're looking forward to theme park vlogs. Not gonna lie, we kind of were too, but this just made the most sense at this particular moment in time. And those tickets and Memory Maker will still be sitting there waiting on us for when we go in the future. So that is it for today's video. Let us know in the comments what your thought of this is. So we will chat with you guys in the next vlog. Bye.